What's up, Lakers Nation? It's your boy, Miss 81. Welcome back to the channel with the new video this morning. And I know the Lakers have been showing some, interest in some centers on the trade market, and also ahead of the February 6th trade deadline, which is next month. So we're a month away from the trade deadline. But today is January 6th as I'm recording the video. And the Lakers started their road trip last night on Sunday against a tough, hungry Houston Rockets team, which they're without Jabari Smith due to injury. But Amen Thompson did come back. But the Lakers, they also got out-rebounded to the Houston Rockets. And the backup center in Steve Adams, he had like 9 rebounds. But the starting center in Alfred Şengün was just getting whatever he wanted in the paint. And the Lakers lost by 4 points to the Houston Rockets on the road. The final score was 119-115. And we had, pretty much every chance, every opportunity to take the lead or tie it or at least win the game. And we blew it right. We're down by like 22 points into the second quarter, I believe, or going into the third quarter, right? But also, the Lakers had Rui Hachimura and Jackson Hayes. And I would have put, Dorian Finney-Smith to play more minutes. And I would have had, at least Cam Reddish, but they didn't. And they decided to go with those 2 players, which is actually insane. Jackson Hayes, he has to go. He has to be traded. He's not the center that we need to, put over the top to at least win an NBA championship. And I know we need some more size. Jackson Hayes is 7 foot tall for nothing. And I know he's athletic, but he only played 6 minutes. He had like 2 rebounds, 2 points. That's just not going to get the job done. And you can't contend to have your backup center, playing like this, right? So there's some other centers that I'm going to look at on, this video. But that just leads to my next point that Rui Hachimura needs to get traded ASAP because he's slotted out of position. He's best at the 4. And he can't be playing the 4, especially when you got, LeBron James playing the 3. And I think he should be playing the 4. But at this point, he can't play it. So that's why Rui Hachimura has been playing the 3, right? And also, Dorian Finney-Smith, we did acquire him about a week ago from the Brooklyn Nets. And he's starting to get more comfortable. He had 13 points last night. He was hitting threes. He was playing some solid defense. He's 31 years of age, so he's a veteran. And he's been there before, right? So that's why we acquired him from the Brooklyn Nets. He's like the prototypical 3-and-D player that you want on any contending team. Good guy that could fit next to LeBron James, Anthony Davis. He was playing some defense. He was attacking the rim and finishing. And he could put 2 and 2. He could play both sides of the ball. So that's why I think he should get more minutes than Rui Hachimura. And I think it should be the odd man out. That's just my personal opinion. But the Lakers also need some 2-way guards. We need we need Austin Reeves playing the 2 guard instead of playing the point guard. He just doesn't handle ball pressure well. And I know he's been on a tear lately ever since they did trade D'Angelo Russell. But he's just up and down, up and down. You just never know what version you're going to get from Austin Reeves. So that's why I place him at the 2 guard. And I know he's like 6'5", but he's unathletic. And the Lakers struggle with, athletic teams that are just going to get outside in transition and beat us in the paint, right? So the Houston Rockets, the paint points, they won by 12, 52-40, which is actually insane. A second chance point, they beat us by 20 points in the paint, but they had 28 to our 8. So that is terrible. But the offensive rebounds, we had 10 to the Houston Rockets 18. So pretty much they had 8 more offensive rebounds. But total rebounds, the Lakers had 39 to the Houston Rockets 49. You cannot let that happen. And I just wish you would have thrown bigger bodies or more bodies at Alfred Şengün or Steve Adams, but we didn't. And Christian Coloc was on a 2-way contract, but he didn't play, so he was on DMP. But we also got a research report this morning coming from Evan Siddery on his Twitter page. And it says that the Lakers have recently checked in with the Bulls on Nikola Vucevic. And LA is calling around attempting to find a center upgrade, which also includes Robert Williams from the Portland Trailblazers and center Jonas Valanciunas from the Washington Wizards after acquiring Dorian Finney-Smith. My apology. And the Lakers are setting up for another move. So they're going to be patient. I do believe another move is going to happen. But It starts with, Rui Hachimura, and also Gabe Vince. He didn't play due to a oblique injury, I believe, in his back, and he's missed like the past, 3 or 4 games. So hopefully he does come back sooner rather than later, because we cannot be dealing with this. And he missed most of last year, and he was struggling. But I gotta say, I would package, Rui Hachimura. He's only making around $17 million under contract 2 years. Maybe you can flip him for like a 3-and-D player, 3-and-D guard, or a 3-and-D power forward slash small forward. You get what I'm trying to say? Or get a backup center or a point of attack guard. You get what I'm trying to say? But those are my thoughts on the whole situation. But the Houston Rockets, once again, they got, some wings. Tari Eason, Cam Whitmore, and Jae'Sean Tate. And also, I gotta say, Nikola Vucevic, is he the center that we need? I know he's a stretch big, and I know he's having a very good season, but he's kind of like Jonas Valanciunas in a sense. You can dump the ball down to him in a block, but he's a stretch big, and he can score. He's a very underrated big man. But he's like 6'10", 6'11", very good 3-point shooter, and he's just not good defensively. He's making around $20 million, so am I really willing to send out that much salary to get a player who's going to decline and is only going to help us out for now, but not also for the future? Because I don't think he's the type of center that the Lakers are looking for. They're looking for a bruising center and an athletic center to put next to Anthony Davis that could just be physical, that could protect the rim, play some solid defense, and you're not getting that. So for the price that you're getting from Nikola Vucevic, $20 million, you could get 2 players for the same price, right? For example, Nick Richards makes around $5 million, and I know he's not really available, but teams are quiet about him. He's only making around $5 million, so maybe you can look to get a player like Cody Martin. He's making around like $8 million, $9 million, close to $10 million, because once again, the Lakers have to send out more salary than what they take their first apron team. So you can get 2 players for the price that Nikola Vucevic does make. But also, I gotta say, Robert Williams, he's 6'9", weighs about 249 pounds, and he's undersized, he's injury prone. He's only touched 60-plus games once in his career, and that was in the 2021-22 NBA season, where he played 61 games, but he hasn't been able to replicate that. And the 2 times that the Lakers did play Portland this year, he wasn't able to play, or he was injured or out due to protocol and stuff like that. But they've been going with their young player, their prospect, and Donovan Clegan, and also DeAndre Ayton. He's a veteran. And they also got their player in Jabari Walker, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he's more of like a power forward. You get what I'm trying to say, but we'll see what happens. There's some teams that are going to be doing some fire sales. Also, Jonas Valanciunas, he's not really mobile enough to switch out on the perimeter, and he's slow, he's unathletic, and he could play make. He's a passing big. He can go to you in the paint, and he's one of the worst defensive centers in the league, so he's not my favorite option, but I think it's just really realistic out there. But Robert Williams, I gotta say, with him, he's a very good defender, just solid, he's elite, shot blocker, like he's legit, dude, man. I'm pretty sure people know about him, especially, in the Eastern Conference Finals with the Boston Celtics, guarding out on the perimeter, guarding Stephen Curry, closing out. And he also is an underrated passing big man, which I feel like people don't know about that. It's just, can he stay healthy? And he's making around $13 million. So he's much cheaper than Nikola Vucevic. But the question is, what is the asking price? Because I'm pretty sure Portland's going to want at least 1 first-round pick for him. But I'm not doing that. I'm giving up second-round picks. But we'll see what happens. Lakers fans, NBA fans in general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about, these reports coming from Evan Siddery on the Twitter page? But make sure you guys like the video. Also, subscribe. We're on the road to 3K subs. And turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified for future Lakers content. And I'll put the link in the description, especially my social media, or pin it in the comment section. But last thing I gotta say, man, I'm gonna continue growing. I'm gonna continue to post, be more consistent. Comment, let me know what videos you guys want to see in my next, channel, or next video on this channel. I meant to say, leave a review, and also keep, sharing the video to help the algorithm, the audience. And yeah, man, I really don't have too much to say. I made, the same videos talking about the same players in the past, and we keep getting conflicting reports. I feel like, every time they talk about Jonas Valanciunas, Robert Williams, or Nikola Vucevic, they're trying to, say something different, right? Different reports, right? You get what I'm trying to say? But we'll see what happens. I know the Lakers need a two-way guard. They need a backup center, a two-way center. You get what I'm trying to say? So if you could flip Rui Hachimura or Gabe Vincent and improve, your front court or your wing depth at the power forward / small forward position, or at the point guard or two guard, then I'm fine doing that, right? But I know the Chicago Bulls asking price for Nikola Vucevic is 2 second-round picks, which is actually insane, the season that he's having. But also the Golden State Warriors have been showing interest in Nikola Vucevic, but we'll see what happens. And I'm out of here. Peace.